We got some new alcohol brush markers to try out. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So Arrtx sent me their 66 set of pastel alcohol brush markers to try out. I am so excited to take a look at these. Check this packaging out. Holy cow, this is so cute. I absolutely love the purple box and the shiny text. The packaging is definitely different from what I usually get, you know, with like the plain black case, which is fine too, but this packaging definitely does stand out, and I do love the little attention to details they added here with the straps having the logo and the reflective quote having this glossy look. I think it's super cute. So yeah, I would say the packaging is maybe a 7 out of 10. I do think there's some improvements that can be made, but I think they're on the right track. I can't tell you the amount of times I opened and closed this box, but I was definitely intrigued with the magnets in the box. So if you ever drop your box, hopefully the magnets will keep your markers in the box and not all over the floor. And look at this, you can use the lid as a stand to kind of prop up your markers. Another cool attention to detail. So in the box, it comes with a color sheet and a cute little thank you card from Arrtx. Like every other marker review out there, we have to organize these markers. I don't know why they don't already come nicely colored coordinated, but I guess we're doing it. I mean, it's low-key kind of fun having to do it myself. It makes this a bit more interactive. So yeah, that's why they do it. They do it because they want us to have fun organizing the markers and just personalizing it and just making it our own. So yeah, that's why. And I really don't like that they included black in this pastel marker set. It just kind of throws everything off a little bit, right? Is it just me? Anyways, let's just take a closer look at these markers. So this is what the brush nib looks like. It looks like every other brush nib, I guess. I decided to grab a darker color just so we can see the real difference between the two colors. Just a better contrast, I guess. And they look pretty similar, and it definitely looks a lot more similar to the Ohuhu Markers nib than the Copic nib. You can even tell the difference between the Ohuhu Markers nib to the Arrtx nibs. So yeah, they look identical. And here is a little demo of the nibs in action. So spongy. And yes, I do think the nib is pretty high quality. I don't see this fraying anytime soon. So fingers crossed for that. Now let's do a quick color swatch to see if these colors match the caps. All of the colors don't match what's in the cap, but they do come pretty close. There's some colors like that yellow and the skin tone marker I think matched pretty well, and some colors like that pink didn't match too well. And I made a mistake on my color swatch sheet. I colored in the wrong spot. That's like one of my worst nightmares. But I just had to keep it pushing, and yes, it does hurt every time I look at the sheet and just see the big X and get confused, and then I remember what I did. Fun stuff. Anyways, you guys, I found the lightest color in the world. Yeah, it's right here. It's the color 0. It's so light that you can't even see it. I'm just joking with you guys. This is literally just a colorless blender, and it's not meant to have any pigment, for those of you who don't know. And here is a quick blend test. These markers do blend pretty well. They're alcohol markers and they're brush markers on top of it, so they blended quite seamlessly, nicely, with 0 effort. 10 out of 10. And here I just wanted to see how much line weight I can get with the brush tip. It's not too bad. I got pretty thick and super skinny. So these 3 markers are the lightest colors I found in the set. And you guys, these colors are so light, you can hardly see them. I mean, you can see them right now, but like, they are so light. But honestly, 407 and 406 are a bit too similar. I wish I would have gotten a different color, but at least 411 does look a bit different than those 2 colors. So now it's time to put these markers to the test. Let's draw something out and start coloring. So this set does come with some skin tone markers, and all of the markers are beige tones. There's not that many variety or any actually in this set. It's just beige colors. When it comes to skin tone, there's also a lot of blues and yellows. So what has blonde hair, blue eyes, loves pink, and is a girl? Barbie! I decided to draw Barbie. I couldn't think of anything else that would fit perfectly with this color palette besides Barbie. I'm sure I could think of something else, but I don't want to think too much. So we're drawing Barbie. Tell me why I thought in the song Barbie Girl, I thought the lyrics was, I'm a dumb bimbo girl in a fantasy world. But no, it literally says, I'm a blonde bimbo girl. Yeah, she didn't call herself dumb. She just called herself a bimbo. But yeah, I was bopping to that song. So with the drawing, I ended up erasing a little bit too much. I literally just wanted to pick up a little bit of the wax, but I ended up erasing it too much, and now I'm just having to redraw it out. But I guess this kind of allows me to have a much cleaner drawing to work with. I definitely went a little bit crazy on coloring her face, because why did I make her look so pink? Because imagine just having pastel colors to shade with. I guess you don't have to imagine it, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I am trying to shade this entire drawing using this pastel set, and you guys, the struggle, I definitely had to be super creative with my shading. But you guys, I think I actually have created one of the best drawings so far of this year. It's at the end of the video, so stay till the end to see that drawing. I'm so happy with it. So here I'm just adding in those final little details. And I didn't want to do too much with the first piece because I knew I was going to draw a few more drawings. So this is just a little warm-up. And you guys, I absolutely love this little tiny drawing. Her face is just so cute, and I love the outfit on her here. So adorable. If you guys haven't seen the new Barbie movie, all of her outfits were literally so cute. I can literally do a whole video of me just drawing a whole bunch of her outfits because I love the costume design in the movie. It's definitely worth watching just for the outfits, I swear. Alright, so now we're on to the second drawing. And this drawing, you'll see what happens. I can't believe I did this. I keep making the same mistake over and over, and I'm not learning. I ended up erasing way too much of the line work, and I started guessing while I was inking, and I came up with this creepy smirk on her face. Oh my goodness. That drawing for sure will be covered up, so let's just act like that drawing doesn't exist and move on with our lives. Anyways, I actually do like this sketch a bit more because it's showing more of her dress and it's a different pose, so it's not too bad. So this is going to be the real second drawing. The other one does not exist, okay? And that last sketch was actually so cute. Like, why did I have to erase so much of it? Don't you guys just hate when that happens? And I'm honestly not super happy with this piece as well. Like, her body just, her arms I think just look pretty weird, and then her face kind of looks a bit wonky. But yeah, I was just having a bad drawing day. But thankfully after this piece we'll be seeing something a lot better, if I do say so myself. But yeah, besides the wonky anatomy, I really do like the coloring of the drawing. I think it looks super cute. It's like a lighter, like an airy type of coloring style, I guess, since I'm not using my regular saturated colors. This just looks so light. I don't even know if I'm describing it right. Like, how would you describe this where it's just super light colors instead of those heavy saturated colors? I mean, I don't think this is my aesthetic. I do like my saturated colors, but this is also a really fun look. So now I'm just looking at the two pieces I've done so far just to see what I like about each piece and what I want to carry on to the final drawing. So for the last drawing, I decided to draw this on Procreate and just print it out just so I can have a perfect line art, or at least as perfect as I can get it. I really just wanted to redraw that drawing I messed up that we're not supposed to remember, you know? I really just wanted to draw her in this pose, so I needed a do-over. And this is what the final piece turned out like. If you guys are interested in coloring this piece, I will link it in the description for you guys to download and color for free. And please do share it with me if you do color it. I like seeing what you guys do with my line art. It's just pretty fascinating to see what color choices you guys use as well. So definitely use it, practice your coloring skills on this. So I really wanted to play around with the lighting in the drawing. So for where the light is kind of hitting her, I left that area completely white. Like I did not put one piece of marker around there. So I'm really glad I did that because I like the final results. I like how the whole piece looks. I can't wait to try more of this coloring style in another drawing where I have more of my saturated colors and see where that takes me. This is actually my digital art style. I am slowly trying to transition into my traditional art style. Isn't it weird how I want my digital art style to look traditional and now I want my traditional art to look a bit more digital? I don't know. I actually really enjoyed this whole process of creating this artwork. I was forced to layer random colors together and I was surprisingly surprised with how much these colors work together. Like her skin, I ended up using blue to shade her and I think it looks really good. It doesn't look too off. I wish I had done it a bit more on her hair as well. Just play around and just add random colors to see how it layered. But I'm glad this set allowed me to play around with my coloring style. I feel like I took on the challenge of only using the pastel colors and I created something that I really like, so I'm really happy with this piece. I'm glad I didn't give up at those 2 drawings because after completing those 2 drawings I was going to stop there, but I was like, no, I'm really not super proud of these 2 pieces, and so I really pushed myself to try one more time, try a different method. So I started sketching it digitally and it worked out for me. So if you're struggling with your artwork and you feel like something isn't working, try a different method. Obviously don't push yourself too far before you get art block because that's very possible, but try different methods and see if that works for you. So my final thoughts about this marker set. I would totally recommend it. I think it's a pretty nice set, although I'm not a huge fan of the black color being in this pastel set. I feel like they could have had this black somewhere else. It didn't have to be in this set. And I wish I did have a variety of skin tones in this set because right now it's just the beige colors, and I feel like if you're gonna have some skin tone colors, you could include some other ones just in case. But besides that, the markers are amazing. The nibs are very sturdy. I do like the colors that are in the set. I like how light they are. These colors definitely do fill the gaps in the lack of lighter colors that I don't have in my other sets. So these markers are a great addition to what I already have. So if you're someone that already has some pretty saturated colors and you're looking for some lighter colors to fill in the gaps, I would totally recommend these markers. So I will have links in the description to where you guys can find these markers. And I do want to thank Arrtx for sending me their markers to try out. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.